Ladies and gentlemen, one thing I've learned in this unpredictable journey of life and work is the world doesn't need to see every part of you to appreciate who you are. And honestly, that's okay. It's not about being fake or hiding, it's about protecting your essence, the core of who you are. People will take what you give them, interpret it their way, and build their own story around it. So why should anyone get to know all of you, the real you, if they haven't earned that right? Let me tell you something. When I first started my career, I thought being completely open, showing my struggles, my insecurities, and my raw self would make people connect with me. I wanted them to see how much heart I was putting into everything I did. But you know what happened? Some people took advantage of that. They mistook my openness for weakness, used my vulnerabilities against me, and judged the parts of me they didn't understand. It stung. It really did. But that's life, right? Not everyone's going to understand you. Not everyone's going to support you. And here's the thing, you don't need them to. What you do need is to preserve your energy, to nurture your true self in a way that doesn't demand validation from the outside world. People often ask me, how do you stay confident when so many eyes are on you? Honestly, confidence comes from knowing what parts of yourself you allow the world to see and what parts you keep sacred. The world sees the performer, the artist, the one who works hard, smiles and delivers. They see the parts I want them to see. But the struggles, the doubts, the things that make me question myself in the middle of the night, that's mine. That's my private space, my fuel, my power. You see, letting the world know every bit of you can be risky. It's like giving someone the key to your house. Sure, some might use it to protect and nurture your space, but others might just destroy it. So why give them the chance? Your real self is your home, your sanctuary. Keep it locked safe and only let the people who truly value it step inside. This isn't about mistrusting people or building walls, it's about boundaries, healthy, empowering boundaries. You can be real, authentic, and honest without laying all your cards on the table. Think of it as choosing which parts of your story to share. You don't have to reveal the entire book. Sometimes all the world needs is a chapter. The rest is yours to write in private, in your own voice, on your own terms. When I perform, people often say, wow, you're so bold and confident, but they don't see the hours of practice, the self-doubt, the moments where I question whether I was good enough. Those moments are private. They're not for everyone to dissect, and that's how it should be for you too. Whatever you're pursuing, whether it's your career, your relationships, or your dreams, remember that the world doesn't need to see the sweat and the tears to appreciate the shine. Now, I know some people might think, but isn't that being fake? Isn't that putting on a show? And to them, I'd say, no, it's about being selective. Life is not about showing every side of yourself to every person. It's about protecting what matters most. Being strategic with what you share doesn't make you dishonest, it makes you smart. And in this world where everyone has an opinion, where people love to put labels on you, being smart is necessary. Think of yourself as a diamond. A diamond doesn't reveal its brilliance all at once. It sparkles when it's hit by the right light. You're the diamond, and you decide who gets to see you shine and who doesn't. Not everyone deserves to see your brilliance. Not everyone is worthy of your light. Let's talk about trust for a second. Trust is earned, not given. Just because someone is in your life doesn't mean they get access to your deepest thoughts and feelings. It's okay to keep things to yourself. It's okay to have parts of you that are just yours. Those are the parts that keep you grounded, that remind you of who you are when the world tries to tell you otherwise. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you shouldn't connect with people or build meaningful relationships. I'm saying you should be mindful of who you let in. Some people will love you for your light and others will try to dim it. It's up to you to recognize the difference. I've learned that people will always form opinions about you, no matter what you do. They'll judge you for what you show them, and they'll judge you for what you don't. So why not take control of the narrative? Why not decide what parts of yourself you want to share and what parts you want to keep sacred? When you take control, you stop living for others and start living for yourself. Here's something I want you to remember. The real you is not a performance. It's not something you owe to anyone. The real you is your strength, your core, your essence. It's the part of you that keeps going when things get tough, the part that dreams big and works hard, the part that loves deeply and passionately, and not everyone deserves access to that part of you. When I think about my journey, the highs, the lows, the moments of doubt and triumph, I realize that my growth came from protecting my energy, from not letting everyone into my space. The people who truly matter, the ones who love and support me for who I am, they see the real me not because I show it to everyone, but because they've earned the right to see it. So as you go out into the world, chasing your dreams, building your life, and making your mark, remember this: you are under no obligation to let anyone know the real you. Share your light, your talent, your passion, but keep your soul safe. Because at the end of the day, the only person who truly needs to know the real you is you.